Talk about a transformed side since October. This Saints sequel was a blockbuster. Now it's Film Awards season. I'm feeling quite the vibes for that. So this was an action movie or adventure movie at its finest. Saints were the late contender then for the Film Awards, the Oscars next month. This was the underdog story, the story of redemption. So let's marvel then in this victory because Saints are the Avengers. Now, despite Leicester's efforts at replaying those 9 goals and commentary in the warm-ups, it certainly spurred us on. Now, incredible efforts all round here, it has to be said. Saints hustled, pressed, had the urge, desire to win and fight for every ball. And this game, it wasn't easy. It ebbed, it flowed. This plot had more twists and turns to come. And of course, Leicester were the first one to make the first blow. A sharp counter-attack then left Saints exposed. Vardy pouncing past Stevens on the counter-attack, fired the ball across the box and often, showcased our vulnerabilities here. Pratt with the unchallenged strike at the back post. But this was the moment where Saints would not let the ghosts of Halloween haunt us. Now, almost immediately then, Armstrong finds the back of the net. It's an equaliser. Ward-Prowse lets the ball run across the box from Shane Long's cross. He cuts onto his left foot. A fortuitous deflection, it has to be said, but it trickles past a hapless Schmeichel, and suddenly our underdog story is going to script. Now, this game, I think it will mostly be remembered for some farcical decisions. Last week, Shane Long was denied millimetres in the FA Cup last weekend, and this week was very much the same. It felt like somebody had replayed or had his TV guide on repeat or something like that. But he was quite clearly fouled in that build-up, denied the penalty, Stockley Pard not giving it us in the end, and almost sort of denying us an early climax to this film. But, of course, Leicester had their chance only minutes later, denied later with their equalise, and also Evans being stricken out late on. But some of these decisions, to be fair, VAR has been kind to us this season. But this afternoon, they weren't clear, they weren't obvious, and perhaps there were also inconsistencies from the refereeing decisions this afternoon. But back to the script then, and this story had a beginning, a tale for the history books in October, a middle in which the underdog seized hope and an end. And what an end to this story, a climax. Our main character, colloquially, the king of the scummers, Danny Ings, the hero, and to truly close this chapter in our lives. But it has to be said here, his wingmen, his supporting cast in Nathan Redmond and Shay Adams have to be credited with some starring roles here. A great little 1-2 in the middle of that part, carving Leicester open, and it was Adams who scoops the ball out from his feet, finds Danny Ings onside, one-on-one with Kasper Schmeichel. He stabs it past him with his 14th of this season, hits the back of the net, and he's trying his best then to smash box office records this season. Saints now on cloud 9, unbeaten in 5, 13 points from 15 available, third straight away win, 12th in the league, 8 points from the relegation zone, and this was just as sweet as their victory on October. So, comment below then how you feel about this victory this afternoon. Can Saints get a late nomination in the Oscars next month? So cheers everyone and safe journey home to all the travelling support. Thanks for watching and up the Saints.